My best friend uninvited me from her wedding photos because my face would ruin the aesthetic. When I asked her why, she rolled her eyes and said, "Your scarring might draw attention." I stayed silent. I only had that scar because I took a bullet to the face for her. She named her baby after me, but wouldn't let me be in her wedding photos because I ruined the pastel aesthetic. We were at a music festival when it happened. I still hear the shots sometimes when I'm half asleep. The chaos, the screams, Claire's hand gripping mine so hard I thought it might snap. I turned toward the noise and tried to shield her. I took one in the shoulder and another grazed the side of my face. Later, the doctor said the bullet barely missed my carotid, took off part of my ear, shattered the bone. Claire cried in the hospital, held my hand, told me I was her hero. She called my mom to update her. She sat with me through the first few days. Then it was like she just let go. Her visits got shorter, then she stopped showing up. I spiraled. I couldn't sleep without meds. My face was lopsided from the swelling. I kept having panic attacks in the shower. People stared at the pharmacy. My body looked wrong. I couldn't recognize my voice. Claire, meanwhile, looked like a blooming rose. She got a pixie cut, started volunteering. She posted about survivor strength. When people asked if she knew me, she said, "I owe her my life." But when I texted her to hang out, she said she was healing differently and needed emotional boundaries. 2 years later, she was engaged. Pastel wedding, beachside, early summer. She asked if I could do a reading during the ceremony. I was surprised, but I said yes. Then I got the real message. A week later, she said her wedding planner recommended the bridal party look visually cohesive and that my scarring might draw attention. Said maybe I could still come, but it would be better if I didn't sit in the front or appear in too many photos. I told her I understood. I didn't. Then a few days before the wedding, she posted a tribute to me, called me her guardian angel, said I couldn't make it because weddings can be emotionally overwhelming. I stared at the screen for a long time. Then I closed the app. The day before her wedding, I recorded a video on my phone. Just me, sitting in front of a window. I said everything I needed to say. I said I was happy she survived. I said I wished I hadn't. I said sometimes I still wake up reaching for her hand. I sent it to her sister. I didn't expect her to watch it. Turns out the sister included it in the reception slideshow. They were playing photos of the bachelorette trip when it cut to me, sitting in silence. Then my voice filled the room. Claire stormed out. Later that night, she texted me, "I can't believe you would try to make my wedding about you." I didn't reply. A month later, she sent me a message saying she wanted to name her second daughter after me. Said it was her way of honoring what we went through together. I told her to never contact me again. I can't help but think, one day, that little girl might grow up and ask where her name came from, and Claire will have to tell her, or lie, and either way, she'll remember me. I thought I'd never even hear about her again, until the groom showed up at my front door. I was making coffee when the doorbell rang. It was a Tuesday morning, one of those gray October days where the light never quite breaks through. I wasn't expecting anyone. My physical therapy appointment wasn't until Thursday, and the grocery delivery had come the day before. I looked through the people and saw a guy in a suit, navy blue, expensive looking, dark hair, tired eyes. There was something familiar about the slope of his shoulders, the way he kept checking his phone. I recognized him from the wedding photos Claire had posted. Her husband, Roger. My hand hesitated on the deadbolt. Part of me wanted to pretend I wasn't home, let him ring the bell until he gave up and left. But curiosity won. I opened the door halfway, keeping the chain on. He looked uncomfortable, like his collar was too tight. He kept shifting his weight from foot to foot. I asked what he wanted. He said he needed to talk to me about Claire. Said it was important. His voice cracked on her name. I almost shut the door. The last thing I needed was more drama from Claire's world, but something in his face stopped me. He looked lost, the way I'd felt in those first weeks after the shooting when nothing made sense anymore. I undid the chain and let him in. We sat at my kitchen table, the same table where I'd eaten countless meals alone, where I'd sorted through medical bills and insurance paperwork. He kept staring at my scars, the puckered skin where the bullet had torn through my shoulder, the jagged line along my jaw, the missing piece of my ear that I usually kept hidden under my hair. Then he'd catch himself and look away, focusing intently on the salt shaker